dead, be very afraid. Be afraid. It's the end of our days, heard what I said now? God put me on earth to burn this motherfucker straight down. Everybody dead now, everybody dead.
Yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video gameplay, we are escaping school in 2024. I've done tons and tons of these obbies, all had different versions, but still the same title and pretty much the same concept in mind. You enter in a school, you journey through these ventilation systems, you end up outside, and then you go back inside, you go underground, etc, etc. So right about now, the only thing that is different about this video is obviously this is different from the original Escape School, and I'm actually doing this one with some subscribers and friends. So this was a fun little exciting obby. As you guys can see, I started recording in the middle of the obby. The reason for that is because we were going through some technical difficulties with my Wi-Fi. So when it finally, just settled down and started to act right, that's when I started to record. So all of these guys here, some of them are subscribers to the channel, and then there are some that are actually friends of mine. They ended up joining me. And that's going to be something that I'm going to do basically going forward, and Spider-Man dies in front of me, and then I die because I went the wrong way. Anyway, as I was saying, that's going to be something I'm going to be doing, like, going forward with the channel. Going to start getting a little bit more interactive with you guys. So I will start inviting people to random games that I play. And just know that if you end up joining and you end up seeing me type in the chat, that means, I'm actually there and I'm going to be recording content, and I'll just let you know that you're going to be in a video. So, I feel like that's going to be one way that the channel will start to, make more progress. So if you guys are down for that, just feel free to join me whenever I invite you to something. 9 out of 10 times, I'm going to invite you to something that I actually play. I'm not going to invite you to something that's like too babyish or something that's boring and doesn't make any sense. I'm really trying to dive into, the areas that I don't really mess around with too much. So, more role-playing games, so I can just get the general feel of the channel growing, you know what I'm saying? So once I start doing, like, role-playing games such as like Berry Avenue, or maybe Adopt Me, and maybe some other pet simulation games, maybe the channel will start to grow and stuff like that, because I'm pushing for 1,000 subs. We didn't make it in 2023 to 1,000, but we did make it as far as we could possibly make it. Speaking of making it, I'm struggling right here because of my Arthur bundle. As you guys know, this one right here, he walks so weirdly, and then every inch of his walk, his toes touches the freaking red. So I know all of you pro players right now, you probably would have hopped and skipped your way through here jumping, but me personally, I like to take things slow. So several deaths is going to basically keep happening here. I'm not going to fast forward because, that's something I'm also trying to work on as well. Less editing. I want you guys to see me truly fail so you guys can have a good laugh. Because these obbies are baby steps, you know what I'm saying? Like, I should be completing these with ease, but instead, every single time I get slipped up on something such as this. This is a pain in the neck right here, honestly. So now I'm going to go with child method. I'm going to jump, and look at what happens. Didn't even move. I didn't even move. And he just, look at his walk, bro. Now I know some people are going to say, well, you can change his animation. But then when you change their animations to certain Arthros, it's kind of very weird. Because look at it. He's in full idle mode, considering the fact that I'm moving. His whole body is still moving and stuff like that. And every time I stand still, his body is still swaying. So annoying. But we're going to make it out of here. Slow and steady does finish the race, people. So there we go. And now we're just going to go through here. Just some quick little ups the staircases here. So you guys are familiar with this part, I'm pretty sure. This is the gym area. So everything down there below these landing pipes here, it's just death. So like I said, I sent out all of the invites and stuff, so a bunch of people are going to be joining me in this video. We're going to go up these ladders here. Look at my climb. It's so disgusting. I love the design look of this avatar, but everything else, as far as like the movements and the idling, it just sucks. Okay, so we made it through there. Very, very easy. Now this one was tricky. Look at the freaking screen that popped up. That's one of the things that these obby games, they have to basically abandon, is those pop-up screens. Because we all know you want Robux, but everyone's intentions is basically to join an obby and to just complete it. No one wants to buy useless gears. No one wants to kill people, you know? So those ladders were basically a pathway ladder, and you had to choose the correct path. Here was a tight roping situation right here, and I died. You can already see the animations for my character. Tightrope walking is definitely not his strong suit. So we're going to have to do the slow and steady wins the race situation over here. And that guy got dropped off. He was trying so hard to catch up to me. Like, these guys were talking trash in the chat way before I even started recording. So these were some like OG, you know, people that joined this server with me. They already knew I was going to struggle. They were already teasing me, saying that they were going to finish before me. So yeah, we had a couple people that finished. All right, so after all of this, we're still in the school. We went through the whole ventilation system, and we're still managing to be in this one particular school area. Almost died right there. Nice little flood in the hallways as usual. More flood. Then we got the erasers blending in almost. We got this long pencil here, and then we got another eraser. More flood. Just flood everywhere. Scissors almost made me die. Stapler. Yo, I used to always love playing with staplers. It was always so weird. It was always some type of fascination about a damn stapler. It was either me just stapling something or just using it as a freaking like a toy in class when I was younger. I made it to the freaking checkpoint and they end up killing me right there. A little technicality just because of my idle moving. Okay, so now we got to jump on these paint buckets. These paint buckets were crazy spaced out, but we were able to make the jumps here. So I was very, very excited about that. And there we go with more pop-ups. That might have been my finger slipping that time. So sometimes when these games are like created, you know what I'm saying, they rush the production. They push these games out just so they can start earning Robux, just so they could get people in there. But as you can see, like once you touch the checkpoint, it should automatically be, you know, solidified as you touch the checkpoint. Several times I had to keep jumping on some of these because when you don't do that, it'll send you all the way back to the beginning. I don't know what that was, but this person, like, I guess he died and he got teleported back to wherever he was, but it looked very weird on my screen, like if someone just flew past me. It was a very crazy day. A bunch of notifications popping up for Facebook, Twitter, everything like that during recording time too. I hate when that happens. Because soon as the moment that I press one of those notifications, it's going to take me out of the Roblox application. So I'm like, I can't do that in the middle of the recording. We're back in the hallway, jumping over some lockers. We had spilled water, and now we got slime. It's just a lot going on in this school right now. And now we got lava. Look at these desks that we got to land on, and boom. I jumped directly into the freaking lava, bro. Okay, so that's Olivia right there. She's wanted to send me a friend request. And as you guys know, I would love to add every single person, but Roblox limits our accounts to only 200 friends. So even if I don't accept you, she was jumping like a maniac. Even if I don't accept your friend request, just know that eventually it can become a situation where I do accept you. I might have to unfriend somebody. But of course, that hurts someone's, feelings and stuff like that, when you're unfriending people and stuff. But nonetheless, to say, you know, just always follow your favorite content creators and stuff like that, because, you know, they would love to add you, but they just can't add every single person. And then some of y'all are a little pushy, you know. We add you as a friend, and then you are constantly bugging us with questions. Are you recording? Are you recording? Can I get Robux? You know, can you play this game with me? Like, just calm down. Just chill out. So we're jumping over these pencils here, and we are almost about 75% done with the obby itself. We reached stage 39. No big deal. Gonna just go ahead and keep jumping on these things. Taking my slow ass time as usual, because, you know, these obbies, they love to kill me for no reason. Whoa, giant pencils and paper. So if I'm being honest, like, some of these stages, obviously we done before in these escape the school obbies. And then there were like a couple of them that were completely and totally new to me, you know, but most of this, I would want to say like maybe 85% of this is just basically copy and paste from like the first ever escape school obby. This was a very, very far jump. I was second guessing it. In this section here, basically, you just walk around the papers. You can't touch them because they're deadly. Got another ruler. More pencils, of course. What is the number one thing that you lose in class? Is it a pencil? Is it your folder? Is it a ruler? Let me know down in the comment section. Same situation like with the papers here. You got to avoid these thumbtacks. Man, the pranks that I used to pull off with those thumbtacks. But that's a story for another day. Those were very, very exciting school materials. Ever go to Staples and just buy like random stuff? You just pick up a pack of thumbtacks and your mom's like, what do you need thumbtacks for? First thing you could think of is basically a prank. Thumbtacking the teacher's chair or something like that, or creating some thumbtack art on your locker. Or just in general, just, you know, you just love the colors of the thumbtacks. It always was a aesthetic sort of purpose for having thumbtacks. So I remember one of my teachers, they just never they never used the thumbtacks properly, but they just had it in a decorative sort of way on their desk, and it looked really cool. So I'm like, yeah, I want to copy that. So now we're like, I don't even know if this is outside or not, but there's lava, there's pine trees, there's snow, there's a picket fence. So I'm just like, yeah, I think we're outside of the school now. And this part right here, it was very agonizing because of the jumps. But I was able to basically, you know, overcome that situation. This one here, same situation, very tricky. You got these logs that we're supposed to land on, and they're like dipped into the lava. So it's just basically like it kind of defeats the purpose, you know. If the entire log is going to be fully submerged into lava, we might as well just walk across the lava. We can't really jump on these things if it's just, you know, it's slippery and it has the lava on it. So here's the free claimable gifts. This was kind of tedious. They didn't need to add this. This is something that you would add in like a simulator game. And it was kind of like, it was kind of weird to see that pop up there. But I'm like, let me just collect this and see what this does. So we got a little speed coil. And yeah, that didn't work. It just sped us to our death a little bit faster. We also got a jukebox radio, which plays audio sounds, but you have to have the audio IDs at least in your memory, or, you know, copy to your clipboard in order to use them. And then we have a stupid fidget spinner that does nothing. All of these gears that does absolutely nothing. The only things that, you know, basically does something is the speed coil and the gravity coil. We're almost there. Yo, almost died, almost rampaged, and almost left the game. I'm being dead serious. All right, so we got this last tricky one here. And then boom. So now here we have to pick the color path. I was getting ready to say the color wave. And I always think to go to the middle. But usually it's like right, left, and then left, right sometimes. So we went right. And I was thinking it was going to go right, left, but it didn't. So here we go. We go red, and then we go yellow. And then we die because we thought basically it was going to go red, yellow, blue. But luckily enough, we remember the little 1-2 color combinations here. There we go. And we have successfully defeated the obby. So we got a giant chest here that we can basically open up if we donate Robux, which is kind of stupid.
Bam, bop, bada bop, boom, pow.
That was totally wicked!
Matter how I do it, I just trying to make my mama proud of me. I hope my mama proud of me, cause I dubbed college just so I could focus on a dream. I know my mama died of me, salute me, nasty down with me. Now two bros going back and forth, sibling rivalry. This guy gotta be, do numbers like the lottery. The coldest every winter, every summer, nothing hot as me. And if I spring up, bet my nigga on the side of me, ready for a war.